All right, everybody, welcome. I am back from my trip up to New York and I'm ready to go. So I'm going for the cool look today. I hope you guys like it. This is the business I'm in. Well, you know, Christian, this is I'm in this business, so I figured I'll go with the shades. I hope you guys like it. Anyway, so we all know what happened. Uh, at the Trump assassination attempt. God bless President Trump, and thank God he is okay. We're all praying for him to be well. I got a statement from, I think I'm going to read it, from Devin Nunes, who is the CEO of Trump Media. It's DJT on the stock market. He used to be a congressman. Devin Nunes from California, he's now the CEO. So he says, I offer my deepest sympathies to the family of the rally goer killed in Butler, Pennsylvania. And I want to mention his name. He didn't mention it. His name is Corey, and you have to forgive me for the pronunciation. I want it to be right. It's Comperator, Compera, firefighter, American hero, who shielded his daughter in the attack. And that's what firefighters do, right? They are our human shields. Firefighters, police, military. That's what a human shield is. See? A human shield is when you are the human shield, not when somebody else is the human shield. See, that's gutless Hamas. Okay? That's what we call gutless. Okay? Anyway, I don't even want to use that name in the same sentence as this American hero. God bless him and his family. And I'm sure that Frank from T2T.org, that's Frank, his organization, they'll probably take care of the house and all that. And by the way, that's a great organization if you want to contribute. It's the letter T, the number 2, and then another letter T.org. And they're asking, if you see the commercials on TV, they're asking for $11 a month. I think it's well worthwhile. It's up to you. Where was I? I thank God, he said to Butler, Pennsylvania, and to those who were wounded. I thank God President Trump survived the assassination attempt and is now safe. The situation demands a fast, thorough federal investigation to determine all the circumstances of this cowardly attack. Cowardly should be capitalized. And to identify if any additional persons were involved. I also call for the federal government to provide any security resources requested by President Trump to guarantee his safety, and that goes for President Biden, and also to Kennedy that's running. He also should get that. America will overcome this despicable shooting, and together our nation will endure. Amen, and I wholeheartedly believe that. And now I want to make a statement directly to the parents of this piece of whatever human trash that did that. So I just want to tell the parents, the two of you, you suck, okay? And you two shouldn't probably even raise a plant, let alone a human being, all right? Because if we got a video of what's going on in that house and what they were saying and how they raised, I'm sure they didn't talk about character too much in that household, right? I can't tell you how many times my own mother would say, you be the smart one, you be the smart one. She has compassion for everybody. Believe me, if God forbid I ever even dreamed of doing something like that, my mother would pass away physically. You could believe that. And I'm sick of all this already. What exactly are you parents doing out there? You're asleep or something? You think this is a joke? You're molding the clay. Obviously, there's going to be an aberration here or there, but basically, it's your responsibility. I'm sick of it. And I'm making a suggestion right now. Mother's and Father's Day suspended 5 years. No more. We're not having it. We're going to have class. For mothers and fathers, you're going to have to take a class and you're going to get tested. And if you pass, we'll give you a Mother's and Father's Day. If you fail, you're going to wait. Where do you think this 20-year-old idiot gets his ideas or in his head? I don't care if it's political or not. You don't go to harm anybody. Tired of it. I blame the parents. That's right. I blame the parents. How do you like that? Well, pissed off about the whole damn thing. And it goes for anybody. Anybody goes in, shoots indiscriminately, shoots people. What are you doing? What are you doing? I mean, it's just totally upsetting, the whole thing. Anyway, on a lighter note, I'm going like from here, I'm going all the way down. Huh? I mean, I don't know, how do you talk about lighter notes after something like that? I mean, but I will. So I want to make congratulations to Alcaraz. He won the Wimbledon championship. Fantastic performance. I watched it. It was really great kid, 21 years old. Now, here's a guy that was raised properly by his parents. His confidence, plays well, great celebration, but humility. He's humble. You could see he has good character. His parents raised him properly. And that goes also for Caitlin Clark. Another, she's confident, joyous, but then humble. That's the right way to raise your children. On another note, I watched this ad for Allstate. I think you should change the name of the company to All Morons, okay? That's not the way to sell insurance with this mayhem. I mean, this guy, he's holding on to the fender of the car, and then he's holding on to the trailer of the boat, and then he lets the boat go, and it flies in, and then it hits some car. How do you know what it's going to hit? God forbid it could hit a child. The damage, then there's a car accident, the windshield. What are you saying? Oh, and then they go, Allstate protected you from mayhem. No, it didn't. It didn't protect you. Your commercial should be that it pays you on time and the right amount and quickly. You don't have to go through all the rigmarole about getting payment. That's your selling point. Okay? That's not the other one. You don't know what the hell you're talking about even. Stupid. That's not how you sell insurance. Okay? Idiots. World Series of Poker. I watched that. That's a hobby of mine. Amateur player. Congrats to the final 9. Well done. None of you people know how to dress yourself for national television, okay? Yeah, one guy, Christian, he's wearing an Italian t-shirt with all his chest hair out there. I mean, what is that? Where are you? I think Fetterman is the designer, the clothes designer for the poker. I mean, then they wear hoodies and it's just disgusting. Put on flip-flops. They got flip-flops. I don't know. Well, dress yourself properly. You're on television. Everybody sees you. Come on. Put on a shirt, something nice. All right, I'm going to jump. I'm jumping all over, Christian. I'm all over the place today. You notice that? There's no through line here. I'm just whatever. Okay, I'm going to talk about tariffs. Okay, everybody's talking about tariffs. Okay, what do you think tariffs are about? What do you think? What do you think's going on with tariffs? Huh? You know what tariffs are? Tariffs levels the playing field on labor. Labor is your second most biggest expense on a business. You rent, then you labor. So what are you going to do? All right, you want to battle against China, right? China's a competitor, right? Well, what are you going to do when you have your labor costs are here and China's labor costs are here, right? Because you think they have a minimum wage? You think they have unions in China? Right? So what you do is you have to tax them on their products that are coming to the United States so we could make them do this. That's what's going on. It's that, well, how else will you compete again? Tell me what you're going to do. What is your idea? Huh? Tell me what you're going to do. They're paying peanuts on a dollar for people that work there, and we're paying a decent amount. Okay, you could argue more, whatever, a little less, whatever. It's not what they're paying. It's common sense. Jeez. Okay. And now I'm going to talk about two things that will solve a lot of the problems, major problems in the United States. Number one, okay, we need to bring back the fairness doctrine in the media, okay? Now, if you're going to report on the news, then you just report on the news. Once you're bringing in your opinions, you need to have a counter on that opinion, regardless of what station it is. I don't care. You can't, because what you're doing is you're going to make the country into the Boston Red Sox versus the New York Yankees. And believe me, a New York Yankee fan, the only thing they want to see is the Red Sox lose and vice versa. So this is what's happening. This is why you're getting a polarized America. Because one station is all hammering one side, and then the other station is hammering the other side 100% of the time. So that's why we have we're at each other's throats. Because somebody's watching one station all the time, and they're getting their opinions from there, and the other people are watching the other. You have to have it. They used to have on SNL, which was a takeoff on Point Counterpoint, which is what we need. And Dan Aykroyd with his "Jane, you ignorant slut." I mean, that, God forbid you said that today, Christian. Woohoo! You're in deep shit now. It was SNL. So that will stop this, because you'll hear from the other side. We have to hear from each, and then you make a determination on what you believe. But if you're going to just be stuffed that same thing all day long, well, what are you going to? You're going to be a robot. You're going to be a zombie. You're going to be following. You're not thinking for yourself at that point. Next. Somehow, I don't know how it is, AI or whatever it is, we've got to get a foolproof lie detector test. We can't, all this court thing, look, it worked. The best we could, your peers, whatever. But we're in an age of high technology, and we can't have these court that go on. He said, she said. He said, oh yeah, lying. Next case. That we got to solve. We have all this. It's going on. We don't know. One person said this. The other said, "What are you going to do? What do you mean beyond unless you have DNA? Where's your beyond a reasonable doubt? You can. If something happens, then the other person said, "No, I didn't do it," and the other person said, yeah, you did. How are you going to solve that? So I think with AI, I hope one of the things with AI, with millions of data points, and somehow maybe Elon Musk could get on it. He seems to be able to solve all these things. I'm not smart enough, obviously. You think I'm smart enough, Christian? Good, thank you. I'll give you an extra money for that. Appreciate it. I think 100, would $100 do for 150? What's wrong with 100? What are you? All right, 150. I'll give you 150. All right. Oh, okay. Where are you gonna go? Miami. Yeah. Going to beach over there on one of those restaurants. What a view, huh? Yeah, yeah. Cool, cool. Okay, so that's about it. I just want to end with not Elon Musk. What's his name? Cook from Apple. Don't forget, I'm not going to give up that watch for the Apple Watch. Apple cuff, 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 like the quarterbacks in the NFL. And don't. What are you laughing at? You're not going to buy one if it comes out with the Apple cuff? Why? Okay, great. I'm not giving you the 150. You just pissed me off. The last thing is the Magnificent Cats of Lahaina. Adam Sandler. Excuse me, Mr. Microphone. I'm waiting to make the movie. It's free. Make the movie. Help the people of Lahaina. They lost their homes in the fire. 100 people passed away. Let's go. Okay, as always, God bless America and the American people. That's it, Christian. I'm out.